Welcome to the MS Academy. Please like, subscribe and share. Rescue 1122 Important MCQs for test preparation of emergency officer and station in charge. What is the emergency phone number for Rescue 1122 in Sindh? दुरुस्त option is C number 1122. In case of a fire emergency, which type of fire extinguisher is suitable for electrical fires? दुरुस्त option A B number. Type B CO2 carbon dioxide. What does EMS stand for? दुरुस्त option A number. Emergency medical service. What is the first step in assessing an injured person condition? दुरुस्त option is C number. Checking for responsiveness. What should you do if you suspect someone has a spinal injury? दुरुस्त option A number. Keep their head and neck stable and wait for medical help. In CPR, what is the recommended compression rate? दुरुस्त option A B number. 60 compressions per minute. What is the primary purpose of an AED, automated external defibrillator? दुरुस्त option है A number. Delivering an electric shock to restart the heart. When providing first aid for a severe bleeding wound, what should you do after applying pressure? दुरुस्त option A B number. Elevate the injured limb. What does RICE stand for in the context of injury treatment? First option A B number. Rest, ice, compression and elevation. What should you do if you encounter a chemical spill? दुरुस्त option A number. Leave the area and notify authorities. What should you do if you find someone unconscious and not breathing? दुरुस्त option is C number. Begin CPR immediately. What should you do if you encounter a car accident with injured individuals? दुरुस्त option is C number. Check for danger, call emergency services and provide assistance if safe. Which of the following is a symptom of hypothermia? दुरुस्त option is C number. Confusion and slurred speech. What's the first thing you should do when entering a burning building to perform a rescue? दुरुस्त option is C number. Feel the door for heat before opening it. What does SAR stand for in the context of rescue operation? दुरुस्त option A number. Search and rescue. When responding to a water rescue, what should you use to help reach a drowning person? दुरुस्त option A number. A flotation device. What is the primary purpose of a KED, Kendrick Extrication Device? दुरुस्त option A B number. To immobilize the head and neck. What should you do if you encounter a collapsed structure during a disaster response? दुरुस्त option A C number. Stay clear of the structure and report it to authorities. What is the recommended way to treat a minor burn injury? दुरुस्त option A C number. Cover the burn with a clean dry cloth. When should you use a fire blanket? दुरुस्त option A C number. To smooth grease fire in the kitchen. What is the first thing you should do for severe bleeding? Durust option A, B number, direct pressure with clean cloth or hand. What is your first action when examining the condition of a patient? Durust option A, B number, speak to the victim and shake his shoulders. What is included in CPR procedure? Durust option A number, rescue breathing and chest compressions. What do you do if someone suddenly begins to bleed severely? Durust option is C number, apply pressure to the wounds. Thank you for watching.